Hey guys and pirates, and welcome to today's episode of Daily Scuba News. So a diver who lost one hand and is involved in cataloguing the pirate's Blackbeard ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, is part of a group who's suing the state of North Carolina over pirating. It's the 3 Ps, guys, it's the triangle. A pirate, yeah. Anyway, so, you know, we've got a guy with one hand missing, a pirate ship and piracy, all in one story. This is gold.
The trifecta.
The trifecta.
So yes, so there's a lot of information in there. So let's kind of break it all down and explain, you know, what's actually going on. So Rick Allen is a diver with the Nautilus Productions diving team, and back in 2011, Rick lost part of his left arm in a tragic scuba tank explosion accident. But after 10 months of recuperation, he was already back in the water, diving on the final resting place of the famous pirate Blackbeard ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge.
So for a few years, Rick's Nautilus Productions, that's how you say it, isn't it? Have been diving and surveying the Queen Anne's Revenge, photographing and videoing the ship on over 200 dives. That's quite a lot of dives. Roll forward to 2019, and Rick was at the US Supreme Court with his lawyers, arguing that Rick and his company, Nautilus Productions, should be able to sue the state of North Carolina for copyright infringement.
So basically, Nautilus Productions have been surveying the shipwreck of the Queen Anne's Revenge since 1997, and they've registered their work with the US Copyright Office, and that's very important. However, North Carolina made the mistake of using some of their copyrighted images back in 2013, and that case led to a $15,000 settlement and an agreement that the state would not infringe on the copyright ever again.
Well, what do you know? North Carolina did it again. Oh, those pesky kids. Using images and a video on the Department of Natural and Department of Nature. I see this is natural, but I'm going to say nature. Department of Nature and Cultural Resources website, and in a newsletter. How do they get a video in a newsletter?
No,
I'm guessing it was
images
an email.
and video.
That's a video. They've worked out, guys, how to get video in print. Anyway, but the state is fighting back, saying that because of state sovereignty immunity, they cannot be made to pay damages for violations of federal law, and this is why it's, you know, being bumped up to the Supreme Court.
Yes, so whilst no official decision has been made yet, that we could find, that is, this decision has actually huge consequences for other American states as well, not just North Carolina. If the Supreme Court sides with Rick and allows him to sue North Carolina and claim damages, he's after about $130 million, by the way, so that would hurt alone, but this could actually open up a whole bunch of similar cases from other artists, authors, and creators where states just use their work without their permission.
Rick just likes the irony, you know, the case that covers of piracy footage of a pirate ship owned by a guy who has, you know, a hand missing. Say the triangle, the trifecta. But what do you guys think? Do you side with the states? Because, you know, the damages will be paid by the tax dollar. So you guys, not us, with our dodgy accents, we're English. Say dodgy, the OG accent. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, yeah, it's going to be paid by you guys, you know, and it's like, does that mean, you know, that kind of money rather than be putting on some footage like of a boat that could be spent towards something else, like Donald Trump's flight from somewhere to somewhere, I don't know.
Or new roads.
Yeah, roads, where they're going, they don't need roads.
Cheaper healthcare.
No, what, healthcare? Dig in a hole, dig in a hole, we're digging a hole. Anyway, yeah, so, you know, anyway, what do you guys think about it? Let's have a comment. Let's have a discussion about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay classy, scuba divers. The reef system has been designed by local artist Daniel Templeman. Yeah. And it's consisting of 9 buoyant sculpture reef flutes. Each one of them is anchored to the seabed between 16 to 20 meters below sea level. Now that is a flabby snack hazard.
Well, kind of is.